I'm KYLIE Jenner. Guys, I'm dying. Going through the most, okay? Okay guys, so we are going to be recreating this Kylie Jenner look. It is the bee's knees. It's a lot simpler than it looks, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so we're going to start with brows. I'm going to be using my Dove soap as normal, and I just spritzed some water on there. And I'm rubbing my spoolie in here, and I'm just going to brush it through my eyebrows, just to keep them in place while I'm filling them in. As you guys can probably hear, I'm going to the absolute most. I'm busy recovering from having strep, which is the bottom, but I'm still out here making content for the people. Now we're going to fill in our brows. We're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in the shade Ebony in the picture that we are recreating. Kylie's eyebrows are a bit dramatic. Not normally what I would do, but I'm gonna do it for the people. Okay, so in Kylie's makeup, her eyebrows are quite defined, which is not my style, but we're gonna do it anyway for you guys. Okay, so starting off, we're just gonna go underneath the brow and just define them using this angled brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a number 12 brush, and I'm just gonna lightly draw a line under our eyebrows. Tragic. Okay, and then we're just gonna do that on the other brow. All you want to do is you just want to follow the shape of your brow right under there, just to get it nice and defined. And even if you mess up, you're always going to go in with concealer afterwards just to clean up the line. Once we're done. Now we're going to lightly fill them in, just using upward strokes. It's like I low-key still want them to look natural. Okay, so just gonna lightly fill them in. You don't want it to overwhelm our faces. So now I'm just brushing up and blending out the product that we used where we filled in, just to give it a bit more of a softer look so that it's not too harsh. Same thing on the other eyebrow. And I mean, if you guys want your eyebrows darker than this, then by all means, do what you must. Next, we're going to be going into the Benefit Brow Zings in the shade 6. And it's basically, what is it actually? Well, okay, this side looks like a pomade. Wait, I want you to see the mirror. This side looks like a pomade, and that's a powder. And we're just going to be taking the powder side very lightly, tapping off the excess, and making it a smidge darker. Just where those little gaps are, just to make it look a bit finished. And same thing on the other brow. So now we're done with eyebrows, and we're gonna move on to the eyes. But first, we need to conceal and carve out the brows and then prime the lids. So I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Medium Warm Olive. I'm just going to take some of this and put it on the back of my hand. It's actually quite liquidy. I'm going to take this on my flat brush, and we're just going to slowly carve out the brows. We're just going to take this and follow right underneath where you drew that line, right under your brow. Wow. Same thing at the eyebrow, just carving it out. Guys, can I just say, don't bash on Kylie, because I will bash you like Thanos. Okay, so now our eyelids are prepped. They have concealer all over them. And now we're going to get into the eye look. So for today, I'm going to be using the Smashbox LA Cover Shot Eye Palette. It has, look at this. So the first color that I'm going to be going into is called Almond. And I'm just going to be running that through my crease area. I'm going to concentrate this color right in there. I feel like Kylie already. Guys, this look is super easy. 2 colors and a wing. And Bob's your uncle. Okay, so next we're going to be doing wing liner, and I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Liquid Liner. With the wing, you want to drag it out towards your brow. Like such. Okay? You want to go from the tip of the line, and you want to drag it down to the middle of your eye, like that. And then you just want to fill in that piece. Now we're going to get ready for foundation. So we're going to prep our face using the Rose Flash Balm by Pixi Beauty. For foundation, we're going to be going into the NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Golden. Let's put 2 pumps on my face. I'm just going to blend this in using the Switch Beauty Fluffy brush. It's a foundation brush. Flat top, kabuki. And when you're buffing your foundation, I'm just going to use stippling motions so everything is nice and thin. You don't want to drag too much, so you might end up with little brush streaks and stuff. Shit. My hair. So foundation done, we're going to go into concealer now. Okay, so I'm going to be going into the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer in the shade Medium Warm. What? Medium? Warm Olive. I'm just going to put it on my normal highlighting spots, which is under the eyes, on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and the chin, and sometimes above my lip. So I'm just going to take my damp Real Technique sponge and just bounce that on my under eye and blend in the concealer. I think I want to go a bit lighter with this concealer though, because in the picture Kylie's under eyes are quite bright, so I think we should do that as well. And of course guys, we want to look like Kylie today, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm going to be going into the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer as well, in the shade True Beige. I'm just going to put that on the same spots so that it can look a bit brighter. I'm just going to take a minute to blend out on my forehead, so I'm going to use a brush. So now I'm going to be setting my face with the Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to take this on my damp sponge. I'm going to press this into the creases under my eyes so it's nice and set and the concealer doesn't crease or get gross and move. Now we are gonna contour. I'm gonna be using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This one. So now I'm just going to place this on our cheekbones, just to bring some life back to the face area. So guys, while I'm doing this, I've actually been thinking, like, I wonder what makeup Kylie used to create this look. Like, what bronzer did she use? Probably nothing that I'm using, because let's be real, I'm not a billionaire. I'm gonna bake with my Mercier powder, and I'm just gonna bake like underneath my contour so that it's a bit sharper. Because Kylie does this, so I must also do it. You look like Father Christmas. Fun fact, Kylie also uses this powder. Now, while this is cooking, as they would say, baking, I'm going to go into the James Charles palette for blush. I'm going to go into this shade over here, the blush. In the picture, Kylie does use quite a bit, but I'm scared. Now that we're done with that, I just want to wipe off the excess bake. And you can see it leaves like a defined line right under the contour, making it more snatched. I'm going to go into my Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Fixing Spray just to moisten up the face a bit. I'm running low on that, it's making me sad, but I love it so much. Now we're going to finish with the eyes. Going to go back into the Smashbox palette, into the shade Almond. I'm just going to run that along the lower lash line. The shade over here. So the same shade that we put in our crease, we are putting underneath our eyes. Placing it along the lash line. Don't want it to be too smoky because Don't want to be too dramatic. It's nice, soft and subtle. Ooh, fuck off! Are you fucked? Bro! Moving steadily along. Okay, so I'm going to be going into the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. And we're going to be using this yellow shade over here for the inner corners. And that's probably like the highlight of this look, because it's a banger. Okay, we're just going to place that on the inner corner of the upper eye. I'm going to get it as vibrant as you can. Probably one of the best yellow eyeshadows that I've used in a while. Like, yellow eyeshadow is probably one of the most difficult shadows to make, because it's never really pigmented and sometimes they like blend out into absolutely nothing. But this one is amazing. Amazeballs! Okay, so I'm going into James Charles palette again. And we're going to use some of this yellow over here. Hopefully it will help. I just know that it is yellow. Okay. So guys, my yellow isn't obviously as popping as Kylie, but it's because I'm brown. I still think it looks really cute, regardless. So now we are going to do mascara and lashes. So for mascara, I'm going to be using the Benefit Roller Lash. Okay, so the lashes that I'm going to be using today are from Nura Cosmetics. This is in the style Magnolia. So for highlighter, we are going to be using the MAC Oh Darling Extra Dimensions. I'm just going to put this on the high points of our face. What you doing? I'm definitely starting to feel like Kylie now. So extra. I'm channeling my inner Jenner. Okay, so for lips, in the picture, she has like a pinky nude situation going on. So I'm going to be using 2 lipsticks and a lip liner. My favorite lip liner in the world, the NYX 02 Brown Lip Liner Pencil. It's like seen its days actually. I need a new one, but I don't even know if they sell this anymore. Love lip liner, damn. Yeah. Now, I'm going to go into lipstick. I'm going to use the Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX in the shade London. Guys, this is dead ass my favorite lipstick in the entire land. Yeah. The perfect nude. And then, to make it a bit more pinky, we are going to use the Vivid Matte Liquid from Beverly in the shade Nude-lips. Yes! Wow. I am KYLIE Jenner. Okay, last step. I was going to put some eyebrow gel on my brows. For that, we are going to be using the 24 Brow Setter by Benefit. Literally just brow gel. This shit is like glue, it's amazing. I've officially recreated the look. Okay guys, so we are done with this makeup look by Makeup by L'Oreal. And we look like KYLIE. And guys, remember, you don't need a fancy makeup artist, you don't need fancy makeup to look like KYLIE. So let me know in the comment section below what celebrity makeup looks you guys want to see me do next, and I will do them. Bye!